Hey, welcome to Maximum Bat Speed. I want to do this short video for you here to help you with early bat speed. Now, early bat speed is crucial for you as a player to be able to hit the most elite pitchers in the game. And one of the things that I find at lower levels is that players have their bat speed more out in front. In other words, they're basically letting their arms or their hands cut across their body and not letting the bat speed be achieved in the back end. And this is something that, again, that you see in the elite players in the game. And I'm going to show you here in this particular video what this young lady is doing right here in order for you to hopefully apply what she's doing. Now, if you watch my videos, I'm not going to get redundant here, and you know what I request of my players, or what I'd like to see students do and my viewers do as far as the load and how to get into the pullback. Now, if you apply the pullback correctly, you apply that resistance correctly, that separation between the lower and upper body I talk about, now you'll be ready for this video right here. Now, once you get into heel plant, in order to achieve early bat speed, now watch what's going on right here. She's applied the pullback, the resistance, and what's going on right here, because she's still applying resistance and applying pullback right here, you're going to notice here, and this is so important here, what she does is she walks away from the hands. In other words, even though she's at heel plant right here, her hands are still back by her back foot. Many times with players, what happens is their hands are literally way out here, sometimes even down to the point they're even way over here. So in other words, what I'm trying to share with you is this. When players do this correctly, in order for you to achieve early bat speed, as you get into your heel plant, your hands still should remain back. In other words, you don't carry them with you, and you definitely don't want to bring them with you all the way over here like you see even at lower levels. Now, providing that you do exactly this, walk away from the hands, okay? So in other words, right here, as she starts to get into her heel plant, her hands are still back, her hands are still back, okay? By doing that and applying the pullback, what it's going to allow you to do is achieve early bat speed. Watch how the blur is behind her. Okay, notice what's going on here with her bat. You see that blur right there? The bat speed is behind her. When you see blur like this in videos, this is an indicator that you are achieving tremendous bat speed at the back end. In other words, what's occurring right now with her swing is this. Now, as the pitch is coming in right now, okay, now think about this. If your bat speed is coming in and your bat speed is being achieved back here, you can see here from the blur, even if she was to hit the ball right here, she might end up hitting the ball on the ground because the bat is not in the upward loop yet, because she still has enough bat speed to do something with the ball. So in other words, if the blur was out in front right here and her bat speed was going to start again, like I mentioned earlier, if the hands were being carried and the bat speed was out here, the pitch coming in at this velocity right here, there's no way she would be able to catch up with it. It would be a strike. There's no way, because I see this all the time. So it's very important to understand, and this is why you want early bat speed, by applying everything I just mentioned to you. Again, to achieve early bat speed, apply that pullback, that resistance. As you get into your heel plant, keep your hands back right there. And what I would do as a drill, just get to heel plant and just do this over and over. Do this in front of the mirror. All you need to do is go this far right here. And what you're going to feel, if you're applying pullback, if you're applying resistance, you're going to see that there's kind of a blur behind you. This is where you want it. This is going to allow you to catch up to pitchers that are at the most elite level. This is what you see with players at the highest level of the game. The bat speed is behind them. And again, like I mentioned to you, even if the ball was way back even further, okay, just imagine right now, and this is what I was referring to, even if she would have caught the ball right over here, okay, and you can see already right here, it's pretty obvious that the bat now, the blur, is starting to work in an upward manner. So by this being the case, because the bat speed was produced, okay, because the bat speed was produced back here, this allows you to catch up to pitchers of the most elite level. Now, this player right here is playing for Arizona, one of the best colleges to play for in softball. Okay, the players on these teams are just amazing. Now, they didn't get there by chance. These players are achieving the most high elite level of mechanics, and this is why they get recruited. Now, I work with a lot of players that I've taught them to do this at a very young age. You don't have to be 13, 14, 15. You can be 8 years old in achieving this correctly if you apply this in the right sequence. And this is why I sold my video. Now, I just did a 2-hour and 45-minute video, and I also did a video that's now along with it for free for 20 minutes, how to get your swing in the correct sequence and the most common flaws that you see in softball and baseball. In this video right here, I've received tremendous, great feedback that people just love it because it's only 20 minutes long, and you can use it as a tool to watch to get your swing in the correct sequence and fix any swing flaws in your swing. Now, I hope this video has been helpful in regards to achieving early bat speed and why early bat speed is so important, especially at the highest levels. I always appreciate your viewership. Please give me a like if you learned something about early bat speed. And again, the proper sequence right here, again, is get into that load, that pullback and resistance. And again, just do this drill over and over. See that blur behind you. And once you start seeing that blur behind you, you're on the right path. Thanks again, and I hope you have a great day.